Oh, let's do our drawing. I forgot our drawing. Oh.
Wow.
And you're laughing at me. Were you laughing at my hair? Or the
Baird is the last name.
Marissa?
There you go.
Thank you. And Tommy Hartso. Thank you.
I couldn't make out that first letter. The rest just wasn't falling into place.
I see it now.
Nice word, John. What do you got there?
Oh, I just been doing a little research.
What kind of research you been doing?
Well, you know, everybody always wants to know where the money goes. You ever get that question? Anybody ever ask you where the money goes?
Where does it go?
Well, it goes all different kinds of places. Think about ears. I always think about ears. Education. What's education? What's some of the education? That's what's back here in this table back here. Some of the things we do. Our cancer.org website. 1-800 number. What's 1-800 number? 1-800-ACS-2345. Strong believer in that 1-800 number. That's all I talked about last year. That's education. What's the next letter? A? Advocacy. You know, there's a lot of things go on in our government. We've got to make sure, number one, we get the grants and loans and continued funding that we need. Even more important, that they don't stop some of the funding that we already have. That's important. And there's that big R, research. I'm going to talk about that a little bit in a minute. And then S is all the services that we provide. The Reach to Recovery, the, what else?
Look Good, Feel Better.
Look Good, Feel Better. Road to Recovery. All those services, where the money goes. But you know what? I was sort of looking about research. I was thinking, well, you know, interesting. A lot of people around here. We've got Shelly. Man, where's Shelly? Shelly is, man, I'm so glad to hear. She just got some good news about her cancer. She's cancer-free right now. Well, not, yeah, her cancer is not grown anyways. You know, Shelly is 100% better than where she was this place last year. But some of the medications and stuff that she has to use and stuff, all based on the research. Well, every year, Alicia, you know that over 1,800 grants are submitted to the American Cancer Society. Some people think they've got some good ideas, so they submit grants, research grants for the American Cancer Society to fund.
Well, how do they pick the 1,800?
Well, they've got a panel. There's a panel of, I think it's 26 people. They're research scientists, doctors, businessmen. They go through those 1,800 grants. Now, of those 1,800, they have to kind of whittle it down. So they pick 400 of the best, and that's what I've got right here. 400 of the best grants submitted to the American Cancer Society. That's 400 grants right there. Isn't that fantastic?
400?
We're going to support 400 grants. You know, some of these grants, recently we've had 2 new scientists, or research scientists, get Nobel Prizes. So that's 46 Nobel Prize awards have been given to people that had come through grants like this that the American Cancer Society supported. Isn't that wonderful? 400 grants?
That's amazing.
But you know what? At least there's some bad news. Here's 100. Here's another 100. That's 200. Let's see. Here's 250. Guess what, folks? That's all we got the money to pay for this year. We've budgeted out that 400 grants. We've got enough money, we think, to cover these 250.
Well, what happens to the rest of them?
Well, they're getting stacked in this pile over here. It's called Pay If. This is the Pay If pile. This is if any money's left over, if we cover these grants with our budget, but better yet, if we make above budget, if we earn just a little bit more, if each relay earns a little bit more money, some of these things in the Pay If pile can go in that pile. But you know what's scary? I wonder what's in here. What if tamoxifen was in here? Wow, what if it would have been in the Pay If pile? What if some of them drugs that Shelly took would have ended up in the Pay If pile?
Shelly took tamoxifen, and that's
Did
one of the drugs we were just talking about that before the meeting.
What if the cure happens to be in this 150? What if it happened to be in the pay if instead of this? Folks, that's what we got to think about. The only way we can get these to here is some fundraising. The American Society, you know, we got to quit apologizing. We are here to raise funds for a cure.